Are you telling me that you want to make, now a misdemeanor is an arrestable offense?
Well,
In the penal code.
anything's an arrestable offense. You can get cuffed for going 3 miles over the speed limit.
Okay. Are you telling me that you want someone who has bad paint? No, as a member of the public, I'm just looking at how this is going to go over. You're saying that someone who maybe, I mean, I don't know how many times you're talking about. So they have bad paint or a bad lawn, and you want them to, you want it to be a misdemeanor?
After so many
After.
convictions in court in a certain amount of time.
I think that's insane. I mean,
But
on
these
the
are a
face
lot
it,
of the things that we send the violations out, and these are a lot of the things that end up going to court, and we get a lot of complaints from people that it's a habitual situation with this property, that property.
But why can't you just continuously fine them? Why is it that we have to throw in a criminal aspect to it?
Because
It'll probably stop it.
we'll
Try to
still
stop
continue
it.
taking them to court for the same exact
Why
thing.
not just hit them in their
We'll
pocket?
still
Well-
continue being their secretary service to remind them with the order to remedy violation that their grass needs to be cut every 3 weeks.
Why give an order to remedy? Why not just move a bio?
The order to remedy is a violation.
I thought that was a warning.
No, that's
Okay,
the
so hit them with a
violation.
bio, they go to court.
They
that's
don't go to
already-
court on a violation. They go to court on an appearance ticket.
Do they go to court on the bio and pay a fine?
They go to court on an appearance ticket.
We're not getting in a discussion or debate
Okay,
on
this
this.
is my
law.
5 minutes, Jimmy, do not shut me down.
Okay,
Okay.
it's not public discussion, it's public comment. You can,
Alright, you just had public discussion with 3
but
other
we're not,
people.
we're not gonna get into a pissing match over
I'm
definitions of
talking
penal
with
law.
Lori about something, do not shut me down.
I'll throw you out of here because I have that right. I control this room. So finish your
Okay,
public comment,
okay, on record, you just had a discussion with 3 other people, and I can't have a discussion about what it is that we talked about all night?
I'm controlling the conversation. I'm controlling the
You're
room.
shutting me down in a conversation.
I'm giving you your time.
Can I continue what I was just talking about?
You can continue, go ahead.
I am asking for clarification on how many offenses on bad paint and bad grass that someone all of a sudden gets a misdemeanor, which is an arrestable offense. I'm concerned with that.
We're discussing that. It hasn't been determined yet.
Okay, what I'm asking is, why can't they be fined? The fines increase and increase and increase. And they got, because I know with a business that, like for instance, an oil company, they spill oil into the ocean, they have to pay $2 million. They're making $10 million that day. So that fine is just a business expense. So you're right in saying that that fine should be so high that it makes them prohibitive to operate. But why enter into this with the criminal aspect of a misdemeanor concerns me. How many, okay, this is a good question that you can sit with and maybe you can find out for me. How many other municipalities in the Hudson Valley consider paint and grass a criminal offense?
The lack thereof.
Yeah,
which-
how many,
which
the
fits
violations
into a
of?
couple-
They're all parts of the
which
property maintenance
fit into a
violations.
couple of the
They
ones
would
we're
be property
looking at, so
maintenance
there's probably
violations.
hundreds, thousands of them in this country.
No, let's not talk about the country. I want to know about what this municipalities that we're talking about. Newburgh, Beacon, Kingston. This is a question I want to know. In those communities, are paint and grass ever considered a misdemeanor? Or is
I
this
don't think
something
anybody
original?
can definitively answer that question right now.
Don't we have the nuisance laws from these other communities?
We have a couple, but
We
you just
have.
asked how many in the Hudson Valley.
Okay,
We have
so I want to
2.
know in what other municipality is considered a misdemeanor, or is this something original that you're coming up with? I don't. Okay, so I'd like an answer to that question if we can look into that. The storage law. I asked at the last Common Council that there be some definitive review of that. That you guys repealed it. It went to corporate council. What happened with that?
Nothing right now.
I guess we left it be.
Well, when is there a timetable that corporate council has to give us a review?
No, there's no
Okay, Mr.
timetable.
Brady did tell me that he gave the review to the mayor.
Okay.
So we're just waiting for the mayor to release that?
I don't know.
So I should ask the mayor.
Yes.
I do have some concerns.
John, before you say that,
Yeah.
don't forget, actually, I can say it. Maybe I'll just say it.
I understand that. Well, I have some concerns that it was discussed in the public and it's going to be discussed before the council and that we haven't had that conversation. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it at that.
I guess I'm confused. I'm waiting for the review from
Yeah,
the mayor. You
it's-
asked me to ask the mayor. I'll ask the mayor. I'll call the secretary and I'll say what happened with
You
that.
can ask the mayor.
Okay.
Okay, here you go.
One other thing, I'm
Wait, don't
sorry.
leave.
One other thing.
Go ahead, Kate, finish.
I just want it on record that from now on, I'm not gonna be called a resident and everybody else is gonna have a name.
Your name will be properly reflected in the minutes.